Following the budget last week, where our Chancellor Jeremy Hunt announced some major cuts to national insurance, Rishi Sunak has shared his future plans for the tax. My name is Jack Reeves and welcome to this week's episode of Tax Tidbits, where we are talking about how last week Rishi Sunak discussed his long-term ambition to abolish national insurance. His reasoning for this was that NI has created double taxation and made the UK tax system unnecessarily complicated and unfair. He hinted that this would be one of his aims in the next Parliament if he were to win the next election later this year. Scrapping national insurance is a bold ambition and one that would simplify taxation but could lead to further complications for other aspects covered by NI. For example, the current state pension scheme would need to be overhauled as this is currently based upon national insurance credits. Our local body shop closed last week following the brand entering administration. The shop in Cascades, Portsmouth, along with the shop in Fareham Shopping Centre, have now permanently closed their doors, urging customers to still shop online. Those wanting to shop in store can still do so at Gunwharf Quays and Whiteley, as these shops are among the few spared in the brand's downsizing efforts. These closures mark another disappointing downturn in our local high streets, which does make you wonder what will be brought in to replace them. Royal Mail have announced its fourth stamp price rise in 2 years, with first class stamps rising by 10p to £1.35 and second class by the same amount to 85p. Their reasoning for this includes the rising costs and declining demand for letters. This decline has made it unsustainable for them to maintain the current network, resulting in increased delivery costs per letter. However, this price rise is likely to come with a lot of backlash as a result of the unreliability of the service, with many receiving letters late, often impacting on medical appointments, legal documents, and even benefits decisions. Who Gives a Crap, a popular eco-friendly toilet paper brand, has partnered with the Hygiene Bank to launch a petition urging the government to reduce the VAT on toilet paper from 20% to 0%. The petition highlights the absurdity of classifying toilet paper as a luxury item compared to some zero-rated products like caviar and marshmallow tea cakes. The petition has been quite successful, though tax experts are pointing out that zero-rating items does not always translate into savings for shoppers. There have been previous products in similar situations, such as the tampon tax, which was cut to 0%, though only 1% cost reduction was passed on to consumers, with the brands absorbing the rest. Excuse the pun. HMRC has released updated guidance on the deductibility of training costs for the self-employed as part of the spring budget. The guidance confirms that training costs related to updating knowledge in the individual's existing business area are tax deductible, alongside costs incurred to acquire new skills to adapt to industry changes and supporting activities. One example of this is a plumber taking a bookkeeping course to better keep financial records. This was a previously grey area but would be allowed under the new guidance. However, the rules for the self-employed remain stricter than those for employers, who can more easily claim tax relief for training employees. That's it for today's episode of Tax Tidbits. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and please make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and especially if your name is James Clapwater. We will see you next week.